Looking to help a family in need this time of year? Well, we're shining some light on a local organization that's making a big difference, especially during the holidays. Hear all about the Cape Cod Community Pantry next. Welcome, Sarah, to the Your Yarmouth podcast.
Thank you for having me.
It's so great to have you here. I know, obviously, you're the Human Resources Director for the town of Yarmouth, but you spend a lot of your free time volunteering at the Cape Cod Community Pantry. How did you get started in that?
So my daughter and I helped with food distribution. I guess it was about 7 or 8 years ago. And then schedules changed. We took a little hiatus. And then about 3 or 4 years ago, they were looking for someone who had some human resources experience to join their board. So I've been a member of the board of directors for a few years now.
What drew you to it? Why a food pantry?
The ability to help the community, and just I have a lot of respect for the organization and everything that they do.
Well, sometimes people think about food insecurities are more prevalent during the holidays, but it's really an ongoing problem that lasts throughout the year. But going into the holidays, how many families do you think that you've serviced, in the last couple of months?
So we distributed over 3,000 bags of groceries in November. We had 38 new households register with the pantry that have never visited before. And we have over 6,000 households that are registered with the pantry as of right now.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah. And just another point, about 30% of those are children.
Wow.
So
yeah, that definitely hits home. What does a day look like at the food pantry? Are you stocking shelves? Are you packing boxes? Are you making deliveries yourself? How does that work?
So there's over 100 volunteers that are volunteering with the food pantry. And it's a pretty well-oiled machine, actually. Yeah. In the mornings, there'll be a group of people there restocking the shelves and sorting the food. Each item that comes in has to be reviewed for its date, and they're actually organized by date so that we can distribute those things that are going to expire sooner and then save the ones that are going to expire later.
Okay, so that leads me to my next question. I like to donate. I'd love to donate, but I don't know what I can donate. Are there specific things that you're not allowed to accept? I know you just mentioned the expiration dates, but what are the big staples that the pantry really needs?
So we really focus on non-perishable food as to items that are donated. Items like peanut butter, jelly, cereal, canned foods like stews, pastas, chili, things like that are really helpful and always something that is needed.
Is there any paper goods allowed, or paper towels or napkins or that sort of thing?
Good question. Toilet paper and diapers are also always a huge need as well.
Okay, so that's definitely good to know because I did not know that. Now, volunteering, is that a big thing this time of year? Or do you have more volunteers than you usually have? Are you always looking for volunteers? And how can I volunteer if I want to?
So we are always in need of help. One thing that is pretty unique as a nonprofit organization, the Cape Cod Community Pantry is fully 100% operated by volunteers. So there's not one paid staff person, which is pretty remarkable.
That really is, yeah.
And it's one of the things that has drawn me to help out with the pantry.
So now if I want to make a donation, how do I do that?
You can stop by the Cape Cod Community Pantry. They're located in the Lighthouse Landing Plaza on Route 28. Mm-hmm. There's also a number of drop boxes throughout the town. So there's collection boxes at Heatherwood and Kingsway, the 2 Stop and Shops on Long Pond and Station Avenue, Shaw's, Cape and Coast Bank, the Yarmouth Chamber.
So there's a lot of them.
Even here at Town Hall, there's a collection box in the lobby. And then Cape Cod 5, Rockland Trust. So there's a lot of different opportunities to drop off a donation.
Are gift cards acceptable?
Gift cards are acceptable. The most useful gift cards would be those for food stores.
Yeah.
one of the things that we do, we have people donate non-perishable food so that we're able to use it as we need it. But we often can purchase items like meat and produce to supplement that.
Do any local farms or businesses lend a hand, especially this time of year?
Yes. Almost all the food stores are great partners of the food pantry and make donations of gift cards and also food as well.
Oh, that's great to know. What do you think the misconceptions are about food pantries in general, if any?
I think the biggest misconception are that the people we serve are not working or not participating fully, and really that's not true at all. Many of the clients are, fully employed, but just trying to make ends meet and having trouble living on Cape Cod, which we know is
expensive.
very expensive.
Yeah.
So, yes.
So what is one wish that you have for Yarmouth residents to really know about this particular pantry?
The need is year-round.
Yeah.
And this time of year, we have a lot of support, and that does carry us through a little bit. But I hope that people will think of the Cape Cod Community Pantry at other times of the year when they're able to lend a hand as well.
Right. And since you've been spending so much time with the pantry, do you have like a fond memory of it? That just sits with you and you're like, I'm so glad that I do this and I get to do this with my daughter.
So for me, it's seeing the community really come together and working for the town myself. We have many different town entities and individuals that really help out with the pantry. There's a big turkey shoot golf tournament that just had its 16th year that Becky White from our golf department runs and puts together. Homeless for the Holidays, of course, just happened with the Dennis and Yarmouth Fire Departments that supports the pantry. And Stuff a Cruiser a couple of times a year. Erica Wenberg has been a great partner from the police department. And over the years, different members of the police department have served on the board. So right now, the building department is collecting. So it's just a real
collaborative
effort. And then, of course, the community who participates in all of those important events.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your experience at the pantry, and hopefully it'll inspire somebody else to get involved. Remember, Yarmouth, every can, every volunteer hour, every gift card makes a difference. And if you want to get more information on the Cape Cod Community Pantry, be sure to follow their Facebook page. Now, before we let you go, we're going to end our segment with a little rapid fire questions, holiday style, Cape Cod holiday style.
Okay.
You game?
I'm game.
Okay. Christmas tree, real or fake?
Real.
Decorated? Is your house decorated yet?
No. Well, outside is, not inside yet.
Christmas lights, white or multicolor?
White outside, multicolored inside.
Okay. Wrapping paper, wrapping presents, good corners, or you just throw it in a bag and forget about it? Corners. You're okay. So you're one of those neat corners. All right. Comfort food for the winter, clam chowder or hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate.
Oh, definitely.
All day long.
Yeah, I agree. And shopping, are you done or are you not even close?
Not even close.
All right. Polar bear plunge, yes or never?
Never. I don't even swim in the ocean in the summer.
Well, I did want to mention that Yarmouth has a polar bear plunge, and all the proceeds from it go to the senior center, and it's at Smuggler's Beach. I think it starts at noon. So if anybody has any questions about the polar bear plunge and they're interested in doing that, you can just go to their Facebook page and get all those details. So my last question for you is hidden talent. Do you have one?
So I have a talent of memorizing phone numbers, which is proving to not be very helpful anymore with cell phones. But yes, that is my hidden talent.
That is a good one. Well, Sarah, thank you so much for joining us again. I really appreciate your time. And hopefully, like I said, you've inspired somebody to donate. And once again, thank you for listening. Don't forget to follow us on our website, on Channel 8, on our YouTube channel, on all of our social media. And you can find us anywhere that you get your podcast. Thanks for joining us, Yarmouth, and happy holidays.